Yo, what's good? It's Skano. So, Smokey Robinson too, huh? Hmm. I guess if, you know, Bill Cosby can go down, any of you niggas can go down. This is the season of, you know, the witch hunt. We had the season of the Rico, the season of snitching. This is the season of the witch hunt. And I'm not saying these dudes are, completely innocent but have y'all noticed the pattern? You know. So Shannon Sharp has Cat Williams on, his podcast, and Cat Williams, you know, exposed some things that, as if we didn't already know this shit. But and coincidentally, not long after that, Shannon get hit up, with these SA charges. You know, now Terrence Williams' daughter. Now you remember Terrence himself, you know, did an interview recently where he was discussing the same thing, these doors and the different little tactics that, Hollywood, the entertainment industry, will try to, you know, and, Terrence Williams saying he ain't going as far as, wearing a dress, things of that nature, being compromised. Now we have his daughter on the internet saying she was sexually assaulted. And I'm not saying, not trying to discredit her but is this all coincidence? I don't know, man. Nah, I don't believe it at all. Um, who's next? You know, who's next? So, like I said, man, if they will bring down Bill Cosby, obviously nobody is untouchable, and I do believe it's a concerted effort to tarnish, stain the legacy of any, especially the black male icons. You know, that's what I believe. I told you they want to relegate us to, singing, dancing, playing ball. And if you are in the entertainment industry, you got to go through them doors. If you don't go through those doors, it got me thinking now twice about Denzel, man. I don't believe any of these niggas, I don't believe any of these dudes were able to, you know what I'm saying, navigate around. So, maybe that, Denzel just, he been so, you know, meticulous about following protocol that they've allowed him to escape with his legacy intact. I know this shit it sound how it sound, but do y'all not see what's going on? But at the end of the day, man, you know what's surprising to me? Rick James ain't got caught up in some shit. That's surprising. This nigga was doing a lot back in the day. It was commonly known. Not trying to implicate him, and you know what I'm just saying. It seemed like he'd have been one of the first people that got brought up in this shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. So it's like all these entertainers, you know. Let me ask you something. Where the hell is Hugh Hefner? Is he still alive? He died with his legacy intact. You know, shit. Wasn't he human? Wasn't he sex trafficking? That's pretty much what it amount to. Nigga was running a whole brothel. And they had him up in magazines and shit. You see how this shit work? So you niggas that's thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because you got some wealth and some status that you somehow gonna supersede, you know what I'm saying? The protocols that the power construct has in place. You got another thing coming as you see. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not just targeting the gangsters and the rappers. Any black man with status, you better be moving extra cautious. Extra cautious. Y'all gonna get enough of dealing with these white women too, man. And I'm not, to each their own. But like I said, if you a black man with some status in this country, man, that's a hell of a risk you taking, man. It's a hell of a risk you taking. I don't need to go into detail, about why the dynamics that. So, and then you say, well, black women do it. Listen, I'd rather go through hell with my own and go. Like I said, to each their own. This is not a race thing, but it is. It always is. I just find this shit. This is no coincidence. It's no coincidence. So it's not a conspiracy theory. It's playing out right in front of us. Right in front of us. So like I was saying, if you a black man with some status and wealth, you know what I'm saying? And it goes without saying. But I think black men kind of fell into, especially the niggas that got money, kind of fell into a false sense of security. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you have, like I said, superseded the racial dynamics that are in place. And obviously that is not the case, you know. And I believe they got a team, the feds got a team, where they just going with a fine-tooth comb, going over you niggas, your account, going over the numbers, and they going through your personal, and who's to say they ain't putting people, they could be sending women at these niggas. They probably never even met these women. You know what I'm saying? You telling me Bill Cosby assaulted 30 women and it took 40 years for them to... In other news, speaking of sexual deviancy, apparently, they have footage of Diddy, I don't know if pressing is the right. They saying that he had male porn stars, taking a leak in Cassie's mouth. That's the type of things that was. Now that nigga is a sexual deviant. You know what I am not going to even try to defend him. Should he be locked up for this shit? I don't know if he committed a crime. I'm still going to stand on that. Being a pervert with other adult, compliant individuals don't make you a criminal. Is he a perv? Yes, obviously the dude is. But is that criminal? So we are supposed to believe that Cassie was, a complete victim in all this. You letting niggas piss in your mouth. I don't give a damn what type of relationship you and Diddy got going on. Or what. At any given point in time. So I don't even want to get started on that. Because it would seem like I'm defending Puffy. When, like I said. Dude obviously, got some shit going on. But all this other shit, man. Who's next? Obama? Nobody's safe. You niggas better move extra, extra careful. It is what it is, man. We ain't gonna have no black icons left, And that's exactly how they want it, man. Like I said, they removing the memorials from the Pentagon as far as U.S. Black military servicemen and women. They are removing their memorials and anything that honors them. They just want to, like I said, erase us and relegate us to being entertainment. 216 Scano, you already